Good morning. Boker Tov. Good morning and welcome, dear governors and friends, to the 2025 Board of Governors meeting. My name is Lidar Gravelazi, and I have the privilege of serving as your Master of Ceremonies for today. It is both an honor and a heartfelt responsibility to open this gathering here in Tel Aviv, a city of resilience, creativity, and boundless energy. The past year has been one of profound challenges for the State of Israel. The war that began on October 7th continues to reverberate across every layer of society. Tens of thousands of civilians have been displaced from their homes, and rising waves of anti-Semitism across the globe have tested the strength of Jewish communities everywhere. And yet, we gather here today with purpose, to remember, to reflect, and to recommit ourselves to the values that unite us: knowledge, community, and the enduring power of hope. To begin this day, we invite you to join us in a moving tribute to the victims of the October 7th attacks. This powerful piece was written and composed by Helena Gaon and performed by a diverse group of Israeli voices, immigrants and Sabras alike, in 5 languages. The film was shot near Kibbutz Re'im, the grounds of the Nova Festival, and was directed by Maxim Kolishev.
מי חטף את עולמי? מה עובר על אדמתי? רק צפצוף בצליל עולה ומותח כף שונא. מי יביא אותך לאור? מי ייתן לך חיבוק? אל תפסיק שנייה לחשוב כמה לנו זה חשוב. מי שומר עכשיו עליך? מי מילא את הים בדמעות? מי ישטוף את פניך? מי ימחק זיכרונות? מי שומר עכשיו עליך? מי מילא את הים בדמעות? מי ישטוף את פניך? מי ימחק זיכרונות?
Мир мой унесли в ад. Где же ты, мое дитя? Слышу плач твой, помню взгляд. Я 7 октября. Хто сльозами наповнив море, хто назвав тоє море мертвим, знаю, що не відпустить горе, бо сльозами ту кров, хто сльозами наповнив море, хто назвал это море мертвым, пусть скорее пройдет горе, слезы кровь не смоют.
Now my world has gone to hell. Oh my child, you're away. I still see you, hear your voice since the dark and deadly day. Tell me who filled the sea with tears. Tell me who called the sea dead. It confirmed our worst fears, but it can't break the body. Then tell me who felt the same tear. Tell me who called the sea dead. He could drown our worst fears, but he can't break the binding thread.
Notre monde s'en est allé. Oh mon enfant, nous sommes brisés. Je revis nos appels sans cesse. Depuis ce jour noir et glacé, on a rempli la mer de larmes. Le soleil ne lève plus son âme. Notre force pourrait être des armes. Et le lion est encore plein d'espoir.
שומר עכשיו עליה, מי מילא את הים בדמעות, מי ישטוף את בניה, מי ימחק זיכרונות. לא נשכח את 7-10, לא נשכח את 7-10, לא נשכח את 7-10. אני אביא אותך לאור, אני אתן לך חיבוק, אל תפסיק שנייה לחשוב כמה לנו זה חשוב.
As we carry the weight of memory, we also look ahead with optimism. At this year's board, we will highlight some of the most remarkable initiatives being pursued across the campus, state-of-the-art research, innovative teaching initiatives, and programs for helping the community. And now, in keeping with tradition, we begin by honoring the memory of those members of the Board of Governors who sadly passed away over the past year. Their legacy lives on in this institution and in all of us.
Lotte Charlotte Strauss, Argentina. Dr. Hans Androsch, Austria. Paul Bronfman, Canada. Dr. Rafael Aharoni, Hong Kong. Dr. Joseph Chichanover, Israel. Josefina Maus, Mexico. Alexander Schottland, Netherlands. Dr. Howard Pranikoff, USA. Paulette Simbalista, Switzerland. Jacobo Jack Orman, Argentina. Simon Sarin, Venezuela. Barbara Kandel, Secretary of the Tel Aviv University Board of Governors, Israel.
I would now like to invite our board chairwoman, Mrs. Dafna Meitar Nechmad, to the podium.
Dear governors, friends, and esteemed members of the Tel Aviv University community, it is my privilege and a deeply emotional moment for me to welcome you here today. A year ago, we met while Israel was in turmoil. Sadly, we remain in crisis, still under attack within our borders and across the global stage, and facing disinformation, boycotts, and a resurgence of anti-Semitism. Yet, despite all of this, you came, you boarded planes, you crossed continents, you chose to stand with us, not just in spirit, but in person. And for that, I thank you, and we here in Israel thank you. Amid this last year of anxiety and uncertainty, I found strength through my involvement with Tel Aviv University. TAU is more than a university. It is a beacon of hope, a powerhouse of resilience, and a symbol of Israel at its best. I'm reminded of what the late American entrepreneur Tony Shays once said about happiness. It comes down to 4 elements: control, progress, connection, and purpose. And that, to me, perfectly describes TAU. Here, we experience control because we are shaping the future. We see world-enriching progress in our labs and classrooms daily. We foster connection to each other, to the world of ideas, and to Israel itself. And above all, we operate with purpose. Supporting Tel Aviv University is not just an investment in education. It's an act of nation building. It's a commitment to a more secure, enlightened, and thriving Israel. Part of a thriving tomorrow involves investing in the scientific explorers of today. Let us now watch a clip about 2 fellowship recipients in STEM fields. PhD graduate Dr. Eran Bamani Be'eri, and PhD student Deborah Gross.
My name is Eran Bamani Be'eri. I came from a low socioeconomic background to divorced parents where education was not a priority in my household. I am the first in my family to complete a bachelor degree, let alone to pursue a PhD. My research area is in computer vision, deep learning, and robotics. My goal is to bridge the gap between human communication and robotic understanding to enable robots to operate seamlessly in real-world scenarios. I just completed my PhD and I will start a postdoctoral position at MIT next month.
My name is Deborah Gross. I'm 27. I come from a Haredi background. I'm pursuing my PhD in immunology here in Tel Aviv University. My research focuses on autoimmune diseases like Crohn and colitis, and especially on 2 immune cell types, and the balance between them and how it impacts inflammation. PhD fellowships are very important to us. It helps me focus on my research without financial stress. Without funding, students with families wouldn't be able to continue in academia. It gives us support, it gives us encouragement to keep going. It validated me that I can do what I want, and it's not impossible, it's actually possible.
As a first-generation scholar, I don't have a financial support, and it's very tough and demanding to get a PhD. You need to be in the lab every day and to work on your research. The fellowship helps me to focus on my research without a financial stress. My future goals to open my own lab and combine robotics and medical applications. I want to develop technologies to improve healthcare and quality of life.
My goals for the future are to contribute to groundbreaking discoveries in science and to inspire other girls from my community to also pursue their dreams.
I'm optimistic about robotics and AI. It can change the world and transform the medical application.
I'm optimistic that more women from my background can break barriers in academia.
It's remarkable that each of these young pioneers is also a third-generation university student. We can feel great pride that our commitment to students both broadens across and reward excellence. By now, you have heard of the extraordinary gift from John and Mindy Gray in support of the Faculty of Medical and Health Science. After October 7, when so many asked, what can we do? They answered. They chose Tel Aviv University. But this wasn't just a one-sided gift that landed on us from nowhere. It came to life through the quiet and persistent work of relationship builders and door openers. Each person played a vital role. President Porat, VP Elad, the Resource Development Team, Professor Karen Avraham, Julie Lipser-Singer, and the AFTAO team, and of course our governors, Ambassador Danny Gillerman and Ifat Oron, chair of the Tau Israeli Friends. That's the power of connection. That's the potential of our global network. We, the university's governors, can help realize this potential. We are more than supporters. We are connectors, advocates, and bridge builders. We are ideally situated in our home communities to widen the university's circle of friends and supporters. We can't open too many doors, nor can we even guess where they might lead. Over the past year, we have expanded opportunities for engagement with the university. We have promoted more active participation in board committees. We're attracting younger leaders through our Next Gen initiative. We're strengthening female voices via Women Alumni Leader Conference. And yes, we also said goodbye to some who chose not to be involved because engagement matters. We also listened. Your feedback in our recent board survey was candid and compelling. Key themes emerged. We are at a turning point. The current crisis is an opportunity for bold strategic change. Tau is a beacon of excellence, courage, and global relevance. You want to act, you just observe, not just observe. You want to use your voice, network, and expertise to influence the university's direction and growth. You seek more personalized engagement, smaller groups, shared interests, and deeper collaboration. You want to bring the next generation into the mission, and you want clarity on how your contributions align with Tau long-term goals. We heard you, but we are not finished with you yet. After luncheon, the second phase of the survey. Sorry. There is a second phase of the survey. I'm sorry about that. We look forward once again reaching your honest feedback. Let us know how to and learn how to another powerful. Sorry. Let us now turn to another powerful story about how providing opportunity and featuring Shimron Buskila, a recent alumni of the university's Periphery program. Thank you.
My name is Shimron, I'm 26 years old. I'm born and raised in Ashkelon, in the periphery of Israel. I study law in Tel Aviv University and I graduated with honor and I rank in the top 10 of my class. I'm the first of my family that studied in the university. Since my graduation, I'm working in a top law firm in Israel. I'm a lawyer there in the corporate and security department. The periphery program changed my life because when I look at myself 10 years ago, I never dreamed of studying Tel Aviv University. The expectation from people that study in the periphery are lower. So to arrive to Tel Aviv University to achieve such a great achievement was amazing, and I think I couldn't achieve this without the program. Once you're in Tel Aviv University, the program gives you a lot of resources. Part of them is workshop to know the faculty that you study in. It's also create a community of all the people in the university that study in the program. So from the social perspective, it was very helpful. I'm very proud about the opportunity to work with very, very known professor. I was the teacher assistants for them and research assistant, and it was a great opportunity and I enjoy it a lot. The financial support gives you the opportunity to work less and to be able to get more focus on your study, and I think without that I couldn't reach such an achievement. My dream for the future is to study in elite university in the US, and also to create a place that helps people from the periphery to study financial education from younger age. I'm optimistic that this program creates ambassadors like me that continue and create a world that people from the periphery will have the chance to come and to achieve their dream.
I want to add about the periphery program that many governors and friends, including one sitting here with us now, have generously provided scholarships that have enabled the university to extend the program beyond law into other sought-after fields. Regarding Tao's Law School, I will admit that I am partial to it since I am an alumna and I co-founded the Institute for Law and Philanthropy there. In addition, my family and I founded the Tzvi Meitar Center for Advanced Legal Studies in memory of my father, one of Israel's most respected lawyers, businessmen, and philanthropists. I'm telling you this to illustrate with a personal story the ripple effect of philanthropic activity. In 2015, a Tau law student called Galia Givoli felt compelled to attend my beloved father's funeral, even though she did not know him. After hearing in a eulogy about his belief in the importance of integrating Haredim into academia, Galia connected the then Dean of Law, Professor Ron Harris, about the possibility of launching a dedicated program to do so. She noted that she had familiarity with the Haredi community and said my father was the spark, the flame, the passion that moved her to take action. Professor Harris responded positively, and the program, called Trailblazers or Movilim in Hebrew, opened the next year with a single Haredi law student. Today, the program directed by Galia numbers 180 students, men and women, enrolled in disciplines across the campus. It empowers young people from the Haredi community to study at a world-class university, including at the advanced degree levels. It has impacted the lives of so many people who are now scholars, professionals, and leaders in Israel. Dear governors, this story illustrates how we can all steer the university to higher and greater achievement. Each of us can be the spark, the flame, and the passion that will advance the important scientific or social cause. As we conclude, let me take a moment to pray for the swift and safe return of all hostages, for peace, and for the safety of our soldiers. Thank you.
Thank you, Dafna. For the next part of our session, we will welcome our new governors. The Nominations Committee of the Board of Governors met over the past few months to consider new candidates for the board, as well as members whose term of office has ended and those who will remain as honorary members. We are delighted to have with us today some of the new governors who are joining the board this year. I invite Mrs. Dafna Meitar Nechmad and Professor Ariel Porat to take their place at the front of the stage to welcome them. I will now call the new governors up to receive their certificate of membership from the board, chairwoman and TAU president, along with the head of their local Friends Association. I invite the national president of the Australian Friends of Tel Aviv University, Mr. Roger Mendelson. And now please come to the stage the new governor from Australia, Mr. Andrew Silberberg. Thank you to the new Australian governor. I now invite Dr. Michael Tenenbaum, the new national president of the Canadian Friends of Tel Aviv University, and Mr. Stuart Litvak, president of the Montreal chapter of TAU Canada. Dr. Tenenbaum has recently succeeded Ms. Ariela Kotler, who served with great dedication for many years. And we're honored to have Ms. Kotler with us today and take this opportunity to warmly thank her once again for her outstanding leadership and unwavering commitment. I now invite Mr. Jonathan Goodman to come take the stage. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Litvak. Thank you, Ms. Kotler. I now invite the president of Tel Aviv University, Canada, Toronto, Mr. David Altshuler. And now please come to the stage Mr. Gilad and Ms. Stephanie Abrahami. And now please come to the stage, Mr. William B. Lister. Thank you. I invite Professor Leonard Waverman to come to the stage. Thank you. And now I invite the president of the French Friends of Tel Aviv University, Professor Francois Heilbronn. And now please come to the stage, Mr. Francis Barel. Professor Francois, if you could please stay on stage for a moment. Thank you. Yes, microphone.
So this is just an opportunity to thank you, Francois, for being such a loyal, great friend to Tel Aviv University. I enjoyed very, very much some of the disputes that we had over the years, and I think that there are very few people who are so loyal to Tel Aviv University as you are. And even though you retire formally from your job, you are with us forever, until death will separate you.
Until I will be 120.
Thank you very much, really, thank you very much. Oh, there is let me read it. So this is to witness that on the 21st day of May 2025, Tel Aviv University honored Professor Francois Heilbronn, outgoing president of the French Friends of Tel Aviv University, in deep appreciation of his decades of engagement with the university as a member of its International Board of Governors, his valued personal leadership as president of the French Friends over the past 18 years, during which time he increased the membership to over 2,000 people, raised funds for important projects, and enhanced the university's reputation in France, his own generosity in supporting diverse initiatives across the campus, ranging from scholarships and international conferences to research projects in psychology, French, law, and the arts, his vital and tireless efforts to combat anti-Semitism in France, including in his role as vice president of the Shoah Memorial, and his unwavering support for and staunch friendship towards the university in the State of Israel, spanning decades. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Ms. Ifat Oron, president of the Israeli Friends of Tel Aviv University, could not be here with us today. And now, please come to the stage one by one, all the new governors from Israel. Ms. Cheli Ben-Nun and Mr. Oded Leventel. Thank you. I now invite the president of TAU Trust UK, Mr. David Meller. And now please come to the stage Dr. Yechiel Heri Siratsky. Thank you. And I now invite the president of the German Friends of Tel Aviv University, Mr. Uwe Becker.
Owe Becker is another great friend of Tel Aviv University for quite a long time, and unfortunately is also stepping down because his term is over. He did so much for Tel Aviv University, and I am very grateful to you for that. And let me read a certificate that you are going to get. So, this is to witness that on the 21st day of May 2025, Tel Aviv University honored Mr. O. Becker, outgoing president of the German Friends of Tel Aviv University, in deep appreciation of his valued leadership over the past decade, during which time he significantly bolsters support for the university, his outstanding commitment to the university as a member of its International Board of Governors, his tireless advocacy for the city partnership between Frankfurt and Tel Aviv-Yafo, and for fostering academic ties between Tel Aviv University and Goethe University Frankfurt. his unwavering commitment to Jewish life in Germany and to strengthening ties between the German state and its Jewish community, his resolute stance against anti-Semitism, particularly during his service as State Commissioner for Jewish Life and the fight against anti-Semitism in the federal state of Hesse, and is standing as a true and loyal friend of Tel Aviv University and the State of Israel.
Thank you. Dafna and Ariel, thank you very much. If you could please take your seats. So thank you all and welcome to the Tel Aviv University Board of Governors. We wish you delightful days of enrichment and enjoyment. Absolutely. Unfortunately, not all of our new governors could be with us today, and we are delighted that they have joined the Tel Aviv University family. Mr. Harry Lebovic from Canada, Mr. Max Baum from Germany, Ms. Nina Blodinger from Germany, Sir Michael Davis from the United Kingdom, Mr. Hemi Zucker from the United States, Mr. Marco Perlman from Brazil. And I invite the Vice President for Development and Alumni Affairs, Amos Elad, to the podium for the next part of our session. Amos, podium is yours.
Yeah. Thank you. We don't need that one. Yep. Back one? Okay, perfect. Hi, everyone. Originally, our dear Anita Friedman, she is the chairwoman of the campaign, was supposed to be here. But Anita is a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to try to replace her. No one can, of course. No rabbi jokes, no nothing, right? You know Anita, right? Okay, so basically, we are so excited. We launched the campaign last year, 24. This is a 5-year campaign, what we call a comprehensive campaign. Comprehensive means hybrid. Why is it comprehensive? Because we're talking about cash money, income that every year comes, and building the endowment of the university. We're talking about the future of the university. We have to remember, especially during these times, that when we have cut off from the government, when we are under war every day, the Israeli economy under threat, we, us, the governors, the supporters, faculty, everyone, have the responsibility of taking care of the future of Tel Aviv University. And this is what you do every day. That's what we do every day. But when we talk about endowment, we talk about making sure that the future of Tel Aviv University will be safe. And as you can see, we're talking about an $800 million endowment. The last endowment, the last campaign we did was $1 billion, was amazing, was a great success. We actually went over the $1 billion. But this year, this time, we're talking about 800 that is divided to, as you can see, cash income that will generate the everyday activity, scholarships, and activities, and of course, equipment. And also, we're talking about increasing our endowment that is right now around $650 million into $1 billion. So this is a challenge that we are all going to take upon ourselves, and hopefully we'll make it happen by 2029. As you can see, we're already underway. We're already with $244 million, $0.6 million on the way. We still have where to go, and we're going to do it together. And we already had a success with the great gift, and I know the president is going to talk about it later, but that's a good opportunity to talk about it because that was a very creative and generated idea about giving. Part of the $125 million was a gift towards building a dormitory, and that was our general director, Gadi, brilliant idea of investing in this building that will generate an annual income into the Faculty of Medicine, and that's something that, of course, we are would like to advance, and this is part of our future endowment. So this is it. And again, part of what we are looking for and part of what we are talking about and this amazing gift, as Dafna said, is the partnership. And here is the time to also thank all of you that are doing every day with our Friends organization. And today with us are we have the CEOs, the directors of the Friends, and I would like you to please rise up, and I would like to thank you for your hard work. If you're here, Sharon, Stephen, everyone, David, you deserve it. Every day, Kara, Daniel, and of course the German friends. If I missed anyone, I apologize. But really, you deserve it, because together, leading this amazing team that is doing this terrific success. So, President Porat, we'll talk about it later, but he gave us some vision, and part of it was the medical school that successfully was happening. And part of it is the biomed building is one of the main challenges that we have that is underway. We have some sort of success with it, but we're still working on that. The environment in school, I know President will talk about it. I'm not going to get into details. As you can see, faculty recruitment, student success, and the trauma, which is one of the pivotal, unfortunately, became much more important. I want to stress one thing. So you see those big numbers, we're talking about success. The university is doing amazing work. We are on the rise. We are on the rise. We should be all proud of ourselves, what we do. But we have to remember that every dollar counts. We're talking big numbers, but if someone gives a scholarship of $5,000 for a student that just finished his reserve duty for 300 days in Gaza, and we're helping him moving on and really completing his schools, we're saving his life. We're making sure that the future of Israel is bright because of those amazing kids. So we have to remember that, true, we have big numbers, we have amazing visions and achievements that we want to make sure that that are happening, but we have to remember that those even smaller donations from around the world, from our friends, and here's the time to ask you, when you come back home, recruit your friends, recruit your partners, make sure that we are all working on this amazing campaign together, and I'm sure we're going to reach, and next year we're going to be even higher, in a higher place. So thank you very much, everyone. And good luck to us all. Toda.
Thank you, Amos. In a moment, we will take a short 20-minute break, after which we will hear a presentation by President Professor Ariel Porat on the state of the university.